Hello and welcome. Today, as part of our professional tech support services, we're going to go through an overview and setup of the PowerMark machine. To begin, the printer comes with a keyboard, which can be used for standalone usability of the printer, a USB cable, which allows you to connect the computer or the printer to the computer, a ribbon cartridge for installing your ribbon in the machine, as well as a product CD, which contains more information about the PowerMark and also includes the printer manual. Additionally, other items can be purchased for the PowerMark machine. This would include the software programs, both MarkWare Express, as well as MarkWare Standard or Lean editions, and a wide variety of different sizes and types of materials, as well as ribbons. Ribbons can be purchased in either single colors or multi-paneled ribbons. To go through the overview of the printer, we start by looking at the connection types. The power connection is located in the back of the machine. The keyboard connection is in the side of the machine, as well as the USB connection to connect to your computer. The display itself can be pivoted for better visibility. Now to go through the installation of our materials, we start with our ribbon. As indicated, we want to use our ribbon cartridge, which was included with the printer. The ribbon cartridge has a latch on the front edge, which we unlatch to open the cartridge. In the cartridge, there's a label that will display how to install our ribbon into the cartridge. Taking our ribbon, I look at the fact that there's two cores that contain our ribbon. A key thing to note is the purple flag, which contains a smart cell. The smart cell will tell the printer what size and what type of material we have on our ribbon. Placing this into the cartridge, we line the purple flag with the label in the cartridge. I then take my other core and place that into position as well. A key thing to note when installing your ribbon is to make sure that the grooves of the ribbon line up with the plastic bracket. So we have everything flowing through the bracket just smoothly. I then will go ahead and lift the cover and latch it closed. To install the ribbon in the printer, we'll get the printer into position. To open the printer, there's a red push button on the side of the machine. You can push that into place and open up the cover. The ribbon cartridge that we just assembled will go into the cover of the printer. One key thing to note is there's 4 purple brackets inside the cover. These brackets play a key role in holding the ribbon cartridge into place. The 2 closest to the display are spring-loaded. To place the ribbon cartridge into the machine, again we want to reference the purple flag. This here will be placed in the machine to line up with the red slot. I place it in the machine by starting with the cores, both cores, closer to the display. I pull those towards me and then can slide the other side into place. I then take my purple flag and place it into that red slot, and my ribbon is installed. To install the labels, we use a very similar process. Again, you'll note there's the purple components on the base of the machine. The one closer to the display is again spring-loaded. Placing the labels in the machine, I use my spring-loaded end first, and then place the other side into position. Again, I take my purple flag and place it into the red slot. Then taking my media, I feed it over the main bracket. I feed it over the top of my platen roller, underneath the red plastic bracket that contains the yellow guides within the machine. I then would adjust my yellow media guides into position. One key thing to note when installing your material is making sure the material is fed past the media sensor. This is how the printer knows where the media begins. Additionally, the printer does come with a bracket. This bracket allows for cleaning of the material as it feeds through the machine. To place this in the machine, there's a slot on each side that it can fit into. At this point, your material is installed and you're ready to use your printer. To go through the cleaning and maintenance of the machine, we again open up the printer. We'll remove our L bracket. Remove our labels. As well as our ribbon. To clean the PowerMark machine, we can use isopropyl alcohol. Starting in the base of the machine, we want to clean the main guide from any adhesive that may be building up. We want to clean the platen roller to remove any dirt and debris. Moving to the cover, we want to clean the guides on each side of the print head, as well as the print head itself. For advanced cleaning of the machine, we can also clean the cutter area and the guide area. To do that, we remove the screw, one on each side of the machine, and that removes this bracket. Beneath there is the cutting. Be very careful as the cutter is then exposed. We want to be careful that we don't cause any issues. You can then clean up any jams or any adhesive that might be building up in that area. And that concludes the overview and setup of the PowerMark machine.